Okay then, so sorry about them. Sorry about the issues. Welcome back to the stream, and hey Carl, as well in chat. If it does go out, let me know straight away in chat because I can't watch my stream back while I'm streaming. Sadly, and it doesn't work like that. However, awesome, thank you. However, we're going to do some long streams today. I'm going to jump... We've got 3 garages. The ones we normally get our large drives from is Catanzaro. So, I think we're going to head to Catanzaro. We'll travel... Because we've got 4 drivers in the UK, obviously. We've got 3 drivers in Frankfurt, and we've got stuff from Catanzaro. I want to do a long drive, so we're going to go Catanzaro to do a long drive. And once we've done the lot, well, I just want to do some long drives. Is all today. Hopefully, you're able to also hear the music, being that I've had problems with that in the past as well. I've just been having a lot of problems in the past week with everything, which doesn't really help. But yeah, so today we're going to start off here in Catanzaro. We're fine for fuel, so that's all good. What I will do is actually, we're going to get a job from here. My main goal today is to somehow end up in Sweden, and we're going to buy a place up in Sweden. So let's have a look at the job market. We're going to do the external contracts. And oh my goodness. I said I want to do some long drives. And I knew we were going to get a long drive from down here. So let's go for a $250,000 drive. That $250,000 drive. And this says no dangling skull. Yeah. Yeah, we've got to do this 100. We've got to do this. $250,000 drive. Come on. I've done this drive a couple of times before as well. But yeah, so obviously I'll do like my long drives, and Catanzaro gives me quite a long drive to go along with. We're going to go pick this up, we're going to go drop it off there, and then we're probably going to try and get another drop. Well, we're going to see what we've got from there, honestly. Largest price per distance. That's how we're going to go. But yeah, it's been a while since I've actually started off in Catanzaro. I do know we get well, we do honestly get the really long drives from here. Probably going to be going around places that have been redeveloped and that kind of stuff, which is all good as well. Yeah, it's going to be quite a fun one. And then obviously from Norway, we'll see where else we can go from there. Hopefully we can get something over to Sweden, if that's going to be the most price per distance. And yeah, as soon as we get that one, well, I don't know where, because I don't. Right, is it Norway or Sweden you need to be to get the double trailer? Because I'm not 100% sure on that one. I'm on Europe 1, like I normally am as well. I can't. Why can we not just speed up? Come on. There we go. We leave the city, and as soon as we leave the city, we can speed up. Awesome. But yeah, so as long as there's no stream errors, we will be fine. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, we definitely should be fine. So yes, we're gonna go all the way from Catanzaro up to Norway. Obviously, we've got to go to get the pickup first. It's been a while since we've done one of these long drives, but I'm not really feeling too good today. I've been blowing my nose like crazy. So if the stream ends up, well, if I end up muting myself at any point, that'll be why. But yeah. I think I might be getting a cold. Yeah, I've got a dodgy nose anyway, but I possibly might be coming down with a little bit of a cold. Hopefully not. But this £250,000, this $250,000 drive is going to be a fun one. I want to get somewhere up at the top of. I want to get somewhere up the top of Sweden. Small loan of $1 million. Well, if you weren't here, were you here yesterday for yesterday's stream call? I'm not sure if you were. I ended up spending seriously. I ended up spending about 1.3 million on a few new trucks and things. We nearly got 800,000 already as well. So yeah, yesterday we had 1.6 million. I went out and bought 2 new trucks, 5 new trailers, and we employed 2 new drivers. And I kind of want to expand our garages. I want to get a garage up somewhere in Sweden. I don't. Why Sweden? Because we've got one already down at the bottom of. We've got our main base in England. We've got one at the south of Italy, which we're currently at now, which gets our long jobs. We have one in Frankfurt as well. So we've got three. Well, we've got 3 garages at the moment, all 6 in size. All have 3 other drivers. My main base is obviously the UK. So I'll stay in the UK and get them jobs done as well. No internet plays up with streams and doesn't like streams, so I have to make sure it works fine with everyone. Yeah, that is also a problem then, isn't it? But yeah, so I'll actually get the map up and show people. But yeah, I've got one in England, which is the most most western area. I've got one Central Europe, which is Frankfurt, and I've also got one situated in Kaiserslautern, which is where we are right now. Everywhere's got 3 other drivers with 3 other trucks. They should also have trailers as well, so we can actually have a look at all them as well at some point. We'll pull over at a services at some point, and I can go over the map and have a look at things. That way as well. So we're just gonna drive, honestly. Today's main goal is just to drive. We've got $8,000 worth, 8,000 euros in cash. So that's plenty of money to actually get a new area. We can then buy a few trucks for it, get a few drivers over there. Maybe even get the new trailers as well, because obviously up in Sweden you can get the double trailers, so that might be worth it as well. But yeah, we logged out the game yesterday with about 400,000, and we logged back in with 800,000, because obviously how multiplayer works as the time goes along. What kind of trailers do they have movies in them? Hang on. Ha! Yes, that's a good joke. But yeah, we've got, I think each each place has got at least one refrigerated truck and 2 normal trucks. Well, 1 refrigerated trailer and 2 just dry trailers. Yeah. But like I said, we're gonna get a garage up in the north, possibly Sweden, like one of the northernest parts of Sweden, and we'll go from there, I guess. That's the main goal, anyway. But obviously, we've got to be at the actual garage to be able to purchase it. So that's another thing. Got to be at the garage to purchase it. How long's our actual drive? 2,000 miles. How much fuel have we got in here? We've got enough. We've got enough fuel to drive it all in one. It'll take us about 50 hours in game. Not bad. They're expecting it Monday morning. When did they need it by? They need it in 20 hours IRL time. So yeah, fine with that. We've got 2% damage on our truck. How do you fit a truck in a garage? Easily. But yeah, we're only shifting 5 tons of medical vaccines. So that's all good. Let's get back onto the speedo. So we don't actually need any fuel at all. I would like to look at the map though, to see what maps we've got. Well, to actually just go off the map and view some things. Yeah. But we're definitely going to be able to make that all in one trip, like without stopping at the fuel station. But we should be able to. It's a nice long drive. Yeah, and we obviously just cruise it all. Get that done. But the main thing of this, obviously, I've got one in the north. Well, I've got one in the west, south, and mid map. I need one in the north, and I need one in the east. So we're gonna go for the north one because they can have the new trailers, or like the double or triple trailers. I think you can only do doubles, maybe triples. We'll see. But even we're not the high enough level to be able to do that. Right, we're not the high enough level to be able to get certain types of trailers. Or it just might be because they were locked because we don't have a garage in that location. But we'll look into it. We'll look into it definitely. We need to add some flatbed trailers to the fleet as well. So as soon as we get more drivers in, get them all trained up as well. Some of our drivers are actually trained up pretty well. We can actually have a look at them obviously when we get to the services. We'll pull over, get our computer on, because obviously you can't use your computer while you're driving. That'd be irresponsible. Because our computer's just on our dashboard, on our passenger side there, as you can see with our phone on the dashboard. If we get an important one, we've got the hands-free call inside the cab, so that'll be safe. Obviously, we can also change what is shown on screen. Obviously, you can't use a computer while driving. Don't have self-driving trucks yet, sadly. No self-driving trucks there. But apart from that, we're doing good. We're doing good. The main idea of obviously getting more garages as well means we can get more drivers. Hopefully we can get it in a decent area as well, so we get the decent drives. And honestly, just go from there. I need to see the map where the most reliable place would be for up north, where to have a garage, and also on the east side of the map. Because obviously we're going to be having a new DLC coming out soon, and we would love to get a new... Well, at the moment, we're going to be getting one at the north, one on the east. We'll go for the north first, but obviously we're going to get the east as well. And I believe we're coming up to a fuel stop. So, obviously we don't need fuel, but we can pull over here just so we can have a look at our map. We're going to slowly expand our company. We're going to go into the parking area. Obviously not going to actually park, we're just going to park up. Right, let's have a look at the map. Okay, so we have been to these places down here, have we? Or is it one of the... Hang on. Escape. World map. Oh, it comes up like that, okay. So, we've obviously got our place up here with our one place. I'm thinking about Uppsala, getting a place there. Round Uppsala or Stockholm. Probably maybe Stockholm, because then it's more... Well, I'm going to say Uppsala. We're going to get one up in Uppsala somewhere. Obviously, we've got one in Frankfurt as well, which isn't the main part of Germany, like the main... Well, Berlin's obviously the main one. But we've got it up in Frankfurt because it's like the centre of the whole map. We're going to get one probably over here as well, at probably Lublin at some point as well. So we've got the eastern side, maybe even down here around Budapest or somewhere. So we've actually travelled quite a lot of roads here. I want to try, but the main goal of today, like I said, we're going to get this dropped up all the way up here. Try and get a mission all the way over to Uppsala. If not, we can just drive over there anyway, because we've just made a cool $250,000 in one drive. Which means we can go over there, buy our garage. And then with that garage, yeah, we can buy the garage up in Uppsala. Which, whereabouts is it? Here. So we can go and buy that. There's actually not that many places out around the outside of Uppsala. Don't know what this counts as. If that's, I think that might be Stockholm. Might be a Stockholm thing. We can figure that out. We'll figure out a place to buy another truck or place. But yeah, Uppsala is definitely a place we're going to drop off at. I think we dropped off here plenty of times as well. Where was that one that we always seem to get like double trailers? Jockeyping. I don't know. But yeah, we'll be finding a place where we can do drop-off pickups and get like a regular somewhere up in this section, and we'll go from there. Right now, let's get back driving. So we'll go from there. Honestly, we don't need any fuel because we'll be fine. We'll get up there and we're literally going to go through and get all the fuel. That's what I needed to check. Silly me, as well. Needed to check drivers and how they were doing. Driver manager. So we have 1, 2, 3 in Sheffield, 4 in Sheffield, including myself. 1, 2, 3 in Catanzaro, and then 1, 2, 3 in Frankfurt. These are the 2 new ones. So we've got 10 drivers altogether, including myself. You're doing pretty good there in Catanzaro. Everyone needs to just work on their eco driving, I'm guessing. Yeah, you started. That's good. You're on a job for 7 hours. I don't know about you. I think you might have delivered. You're on duty. Conditions are not applicable, so you might be dropping off soon. Everyone's got basically a trailer, apart from me. You might need you're heavy load, so That's a different story. You've got all your you've got all your eco driving now. Let's stick you on to high value. You're on high value. You're on high value. That's good. So they're slowly going up. Obviously, Frankfurt. We kind of need someone in Frankfurt that is starting to earn a lot more money. You might be a good idea to send over to Frankfurt, but there's a lot of people here that've got like 24 hours, 0 hours. You're not even on a job. You're resting, which is okay. 11 hours, not applicable. 3 hours, not applicable. 7 hours. So by the time I've dropped off this delivery, I'm probably going to be nearing $1 million by itself already, with everyone else on jobs dropping things off. And that's just how long this job's going to be. So we are going to get a lot of stuff. Service system switched apps, so that's okay. It's annoying though when apps crash and that kind of stuff anyway. But yeah, so we've got a lot of ideas. Yeah, $250,000 we're going to get, so if we get $1 million by the time we actually drop off with just other drivers, the goal is basically just to start bringing in a lot more money, and the more drives we have, the more money we're going to bring in. These long jobs obviously get us a lot of money straight up, doesn't it? As to restart apps when switching. That's weird, isn't it? That is weird. But yeah, so has it really been half an hour already? Wow. Yeah, so was that rubbish on the side of the road? I think that was rubbish on the side of the road. Right, let's get back up to cruising speed. Because well, it's going to be a long drive. It's been half an hour already. We've only picked up our goods. We've gone and talked through everything I wanted to get done. And yeah, as soon as we get up to Uppsala, I need to know what countries you can get the double trailers in. We'll see what kind of stuff we can get in Uppsala once we've dropped off. Like, what are the big drops you can get long distance wise? Because if we get some long distance ones from Uppsala, we could be in with a bit of money there, and we'll actually buy a new garage up there. And obviously, if not, then we'll just end up switching over to driving over to Sweden and Uppsala and that kind of place. How is it? What? No, it's not Uppsala we're dropping off at. Where is it we're dropping off at? Bergen, that's the one. Yeah, so in Norway, we're going up to Norway. Right. So we'll get up to Norway. If we can get some decent deliveries from up there, we'll buy our garage up there, and then that'll be our northern base. If not, we'll drive up to Sweden and get our base over in Sweden. I just think our Sweden might be best for it, but we'll have to see when we get up there. I don't know if things went on where they were meant to go, so let me just quickly have a check of what posted where. Right, toll booth, and we have to slow down for this. I like how Mixer just chats straight away. Are these ones we can just drive through, or am I being completely stupid? Oh no, we can actually drive through these ones. We couldn't drive through the other ones. Right, let's get the cruise control back up. We got new skills. Yes, you do have new skills for the launch of Fallout 76. Oh wow, they actually come up in chat this time as well now. Nice, they come up in the bot. I like it. I like it. Yeah, they were talking about them. Obviously, they've put new updates in to do with skills and other things, because they're taking feedback from the community, and any issues and that kind of stuff, they're taking other feedback. And yeah, but I do like that the bot plays it. That posted twice in there, don't know why. Oh, because of probably having the problems. Right. So yes, I'm quite glad that actually my chatbot I'm working with now, actually shows what it is instead of just it came up as text before. But like I said, they've been working on it, and now it comes up as actual. Call it. It comes up in an actual. Yeah, definitely good that it works, because obviously we've seen before like people put Pterodactyl, Mixerbot, GG, and it's like I had to guess that it was a skill, but now it actually comes up as a sticker in the chat. I don't know if the GIFs work as well. I think they do. I think they've been working on the GIFs. I don't know. I mean, it just goes to show that a bot that's got a lot more developers, a lot more people backing it and using it, how quick they will implement new features. I'm still waiting on a feature, so if I do like the raid command, it'll save the raid who we're going to raid, the raid target as a file. I've got all that part sorted, but when it's finished, I want it to be able to host it as well. So an auto host feature just after that's finished up, maybe a good idea. But they're constantly developing. I believe, like I said, like the stickers are working now, and it actually says how many sparks it was on the stickers. Yeah, and also the GIFs work as well. But I've yet to see any GIFs in my chats to be able to see how they look. I think Cookie had it in theirs. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what kind of size it shows that I can. Like, can you see how big the Volvo sign is on my on the steering wheel? I would say it's roughly around the size of the inner circle, and that's how big it shows in the chat. So I can tell what it is. It's not big detail; it's a small one. But I know obviously Mixer's also had the problems with. Well, no, they haven't had problems. They've had people feedback that the amount of people using stickers in some chats, it's hard for them to moderate because the stickers take up the whole chat. It doesn't like just show up and then shrink down to like a emoji size. But overall, season 2 is really good, and it's great for partner streamers. It's also great for streamers who are working their way towards getting partnered. Sent a GIF. Right, so that didn't actually show up. It just says sent a GIF. Now, let me see if I can pull over and see that. Right, so do I actually have to? Right, let's see if I click on it. Oh, okay. So I have to like put my mouse over it to see that. But yeah. The Sting, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good game. I might actually message them, because obviously the games where you can't like tab out and see the game, for it just to show up for a second, kind of thing, maybe. But yeah, the Sting bashing head against the, yeah, that's good. Another idea that might be a good one is if the bot can then replay that as a GIF on stream. That could be a cool thing as well. I'll have to see about that, because if the gift then plays on stream for like so many seconds, the more people that send gifts to the 5,000 bits get it actually shown on stream. But then obviously it's Giphy, so I guess the PG/teen. Don't think there's any like 18 plus gifts, so it should be safe. Should be. My dreaded nose. I kind of did a. No, let me start again. I slept for a long time last night. I must have needed it, but it was. I went to sleep about midnight and I woke up at about 2 PM. So that's about 12, 14 hours sleep, at least. At least 12 hours, round up to around 14 hours sleep. So I definitely must have needed it. But obviously it could have also been the sign of my cold starting up and that kind of stuff. Went to bed at 4, yeah. Well, the last few days, like on Saturday and Sunday, I went to bed at 5 AM and woke up at 10. And I thought on the Saturday, went to bed at 5, woke up at 10, that not really had a full sleep, so let's go back to sleep. And when I did go back to sleep, altogether that day I'd slept for 13 hours, and I probably didn't need the extra sleep. So I want to stream more on I want to stream more regularly and on more days. So what do you call it? Like Saturday and Sunday is going to be the most for viewers to grow like a viewer base. That I am possibly going to start making. Well, I'm possibly going to do like full day streams on Saturdays and Sundays, just to get the extra audience and enjoy the extra stream as well. You might have to say something else because that's kind of half cut off the chat in my chat bot. It's a little bit iffy sometimes. They don't equally say things. I am going straight ahead, aren't I? So if you just type like do a space or like a dot in chat, so I can actually read what that last message was, that'd be great. I know it says stream something. I think they said stream you. I literally can only see the top half of all the letters, so I'm thinking they're saying stream you sleeping 8-hour challenge. If that's right, then 9-hour challenge of you sleeping stream. Right. Mixer's very iffy with IRL streams, and I think streaming people sleeping is probably a no-go for Mixer. But yeah, like it was very fine line with people doing the influencer farms with Forza as well. The people doing the influence farms with Forza were on a very, very thin line. Because they weren't technically playing the game. 9-hour in-game sleep Fallout 4 edition. But for one, I don't have any Fallout games. I haven't actually played any Fallout games as well. So there's that for one. Two, I don't really stream anything above 14. Yes, you can say I did it for what's it called? Tomb Raider, Forza Edition. Yeah, I can't stream Forza. I was gonna stream Forza Horizon 4, but my game is just able to play it for one. My computer is just able to play Forza for one. I'm able to capture it on OBS, but only via via display capture. Whereas on the demo, for some bizarre reason, on the demo for Forza, I can capture in game, like game capture or window capture, and I can capture it perfectly fine, no dropped frames, no anything. When it comes to the full game, I can't do game capture, I can't do window capture. When I do display capture, I drop to like 10 FPS, and it is unwatchable. It's very unwatchable. So I'm not willing to actually. I definitely can't stream Forza. Now, I don't have an Xbox. I have a capture card in my computer, but I don't have an Xbox, and I don't have a PlayStation. Well, obviously, PlayStation doesn't have Forza on. I have set a new goal, target goal, because my original goal was $250 to go towards me going to PAX South. Now, I've paid for my flights for PAX South. Yes, I did actually effectively pay it on my credit card, so I'm currently paying that back, so it's a loan to be able to go to there. The only things I have to pay for now is my travel insurance, my travel insurance, my airport lounge card, and travel insurance, airport lounge card, train to get to and from the airport for my flight from England, and then any spending money when I'm over there. And I nearly crashed into that. My spending money is mostly going to be from family, which are giving me money towards. Instead of giving me Christmas presents this year, they've given me dollars to go to America, and I have spending money in America. So that's very nice of them. So I've changed my donation goal to the Xbox One X. The end date is for my birthday next year, so I think it's, how much is it? It's just under £400 for just an Xbox One X. Like, I could get a standard Xbox One S for £200, but I kind of want the X to have the grunt to be able to play games with decent quality. Any money I get from Patreon, donations, any payouts I end up hopefully getting from loots will be going towards it as well. To hopefully get an Xbox One X for my birthday, which, yes, it is next year in May. But I'd rather go and get the Xbox One X so I can actually start using the capture card to start streaming it, and stream some of the games I've actually got on Game Pass, because I've got Game Pass for PC, and I can play some of the games I've got on PC, but there's so many more for Xbox, and I can actually play the games on Xbox at better quality than I can on my computer at the moment. So I could then, if a new game comes out, I could stream Forza. I could have streamed Forza Horizon 4 if I had an Xbox. and whatever else games they've got on there. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, I've set my donation goal for an Xbox One X just purely for that fact. That it'll be more beneficial to the stream, that I'll have more games to stream, I'll be able to stream more content, which will be Xbox based as well, with obviously Mixer, that kind of stuff. Whereas my computer that I'm looking for is more of a long-term thing. But this computer is on its way out. I'm not going to lie, this computer is on its way out. When I bought this computer, it was more than the recommended specs for games to be able to play. Like the kind of games I wanted to play and stream, well, not stream, record, or some of the new games coming out, it was the recommended. At least the recommended for the new games coming out. And now, this computer is lacking. It's, for sort of like Forza Horizon 4, it is around the minimum mark, just scraping past the minimum mark for a computer. And I have had problems with the computer in the past. It's blue screen a few times because obviously I'm trying to do so much with it that I can't actually do it. So I am wanting to get a new computer, but I'm comfortable with what I can do now. I'm going to try and save up at some point to get a new computer. It'll take longer than it will, longer than call it. It'll take a bit of time. Like, I'd also need any graphics card, like a 10 series graphics card, would be great. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not. Donations is literally it's. I don't expect people to donate. Honestly, I'm classifying it more as tips because I'm not a charity. I'm wanting to stream as a living, yes. So I prefer to think of it as tips, but I'm not asking people for tips. If people would like to give tips, then that's honestly amazing. Thank you for the support. I know a lot of people that want to that aren't able to. That's understandable as well. But I also know how hard that can be as well, because I've been in that situation where I've not had any money at all. I hadn't had a job or anything. Like at the moment, I've only got summer jobs. Really, because anything right. I'll be honest. I struggle with jobs. The summer job I do, I absolutely love it. It gets me travelling. It gets me experiencing new things. I enjoy it. I have fun with it. And yes, I am away from home for up to a week at a time sometimes, meaning I won't be able to stream. But I'm making good money while I'm doing it, and I'm absolutely enjoying it. The hours are, well, the hours are kind of flexible, but understandable. And I struggle keeping a regular sleeping pattern. Like obviously, there's the 9 to 5 jobs kind of thing. Like I can't be awake, and I definitely, my body doesn't like being awake for 9 o'clock in the morning. And obviously, if I've got a job that starts at 9 o'clock in the morning, I've got to be up about 7 to make sure I'm awake. I'm showered, fresh, ready, and able to then travel to the job. and my body can't really wake up. Right, I can't wake up with alarms. If I wake up to someone waking me up or my alarm going off, that's not a good day for me. Like, I can't focus. My body just goes out of sync with everything. I don't eat right. I don't eat right. I don't drink right. Yeah. So, I generally, if I'm tired, I know I'm tired and I go to sleep. I wake up when my body wakes me up, and that's just how I work, how my body works. I can't wake up with alarms or anything like that. So, trying to keep a regular job doesn't cut it for me. This time last year, I was working night shift at McDonald's. I could deal with that because that's what I was used to. I've been used to being on American time, working with American companies, talking with American people, making videos on American time. Or when I've been working at events, or going to events and that kind of stuff, I've been used to waking up on American time or night shifts. So, around here, the kind of jobs I want to do isn't available. And I'm also lacking the official qualifications for them jobs, which, yeah, I've got the experience behind me, but I don't have the qualifications, so I technically can't get the job. Or, if I do want that job, to do it, to get more times to do it, I would need my own equipment, and I don't have my own equipment for that kind of jobs. It's I'm talking about like camera operator, like, for instance, I would do news article if I was able to. I would own my own camera. I always want to own my own camera, and I would obviously need to drive, own my own like camera equipment and microphone and stuff, to be able to go and film things for people freelance or like work with that kind of company. And I would love to do that. For one, I don't have a driving license. It's too expensive to go down the route of getting a driving license. And by the time I've spent all the money on getting a driving license, I could probably put that money into a computer and actually get a decent computer. It's cheaper to actually travel via public transport, but obviously for them kind of jobs you actually need to drive anyway. So there is a lot of stuff, but yeah, I can't keep a regular job unless it's something I really, really enjoy. My body's able to keep in sync with the sleeping schedules for that. But yeah, those kind of jobs aren't available around this area for me to be able to just do. I completely enjoyed. I enjoy doing YouTube. Like, I've done YouTube since 2012. It's been something I've constantly enjoyed doing, and I've kind of grown in confidence with that kind of stuff. Through that, I ended up working at gaming events in the UK. Working for a few companies. That's obviously the event is for a weekend, so all I have to do is basically make my way to the event. I'm then working at that event, and then I make my way home, and then I carry on making YouTube videos. And that was amazing. That was perfect, and that's the kind of job that would be insane to have, which isn't possible to do anymore, unless you classify the summer job that I'm doing. Like, I go away for a weekend, I go work at an event, I come home, and then I'm kind of worked so hard at the event that I'm a bit shattered, and I wasn't able to stream that much over the summer. I really didn't have a drive to stream over the summer either. I was more, yeah, I wish I had more of a drive to to stream over the summer. I did a lot of ETS streams over summer. Yeah, I did the same thing, but money can't afford a lot now besides food and stuff. Yeah, like I think I get some money through. Right, all honesty, I did my summer job. I started my summer job last year. I did it for the last half of the summer. It was absolutely incredible. All I have to do is pay for my costs to and from the pickup point, which is say less than £15 to the event. Taking off, get some pot noodles as well to obviously use hot water when I'm in hot water there for a pot noodle for breakfast. They provide a lunch and a dinner each day I'm working, and then travel back home. Obviously after that weekend, that's good. I'm getting paid good for the event, good for my hours. I'm putting in decent hours at the events, and then put as much as that money as I can into other things, which also includes going to America. I put that money this year going into America, and some other things I had to purchase. There's one downside to this year that I wish I didn't have to worry about, but I did. So there was that. But when I'm not doing my summer job, I'm effectively on universal credit or the dole or whatever you want to call it, because I can't get a job at home that I enjoy doing, that's able to work around. Right. Last year I turned pescatarian. I then in the winter got a job at McDonald's because I had to get a job, because otherwise I'd end up going back on universal. I would go on universal credit and that kind of stuff, and I really didn't want to do that. They kind of force you to get a job if you get given a job, so I went to work at McDonald's. I nearly threw up every day working there. I worked as hard as I could, but I nearly ended up throwing up every day when I was working there because I don't eat meat, and the main product they sell there is meat products. Like, I can't even eat the fish fillets at McDonald's because they're cooked in the same grease as chicken, and that as soon as I found that out, I nearly threw up again as well. So that was and then also other things happened, and anyway. So it came to the start of this year. I got into streaming again. It's been a while. I kind of got out of YouTube because of, well, my hard drive failed, my power supply failed, my hard drive failed, and I just didn't get. There wasn't nothing that I could do. I then started doing YouTube again, and it just wasn't worth my time because I wasn't getting the views I used to get. So I wasn't getting their feedback or anything. So I started researching stuff for streaming, and I was able to figure out that, yeah, I can stream with my computer. Obviously streamed a bit up to May, when I started my summer job at the end of May. And then I did my summer job, and I'm now back on universal credit at the end of summer because I don't have a job. I don't have my summer job, obviously, on these over the summer. So yeah, I'm on limited budget myself in that aspect. I've got bills to pay. I've got food. I would say rent, but it's not rent. It's board money because I'm living with my parents. But I enjoy streaming. I've actually now got a drive to stream. I have ideas for Minecraft that I'm going through when I'm streaming Minecraft, and I've not felt this enthusiastic towards something since YouTube was growing and I was starting to do event work, the gaming events and that kind of stuff. I feel like it's just something I enjoy doing, and I would love to do to make a living. But that's not down to me. That's down to obviously people viewing, chatting, audience. And with having the drive now on Minecraft to actually have stuff I want to do there is insane. So yeah, I'm right. I have until next May to hopefully be able to make some form of living off streaming until my summer job comes up again. And I'm gonna push at it as much as I can do, because I absolutely love it. I can't see myself doing anything else. The only other things I do enjoy is not even an option for me around my area to be able to do. I'd have to move to like central Manchester or even London, and then it's still not obviously feasible because at the moment I don't have the money behind me to do that. So anyway, that's enough about that. But yeah, so call it. So a brand new computer would be absolutely amazing. Costly, but amazing. It's just a matter of time and effort. I know people that have been out that have been streamers, and they've been able to make the dream come true. So it's all about that, isn't it? And I know people that are wanting to do streaming more and are not able to make a living off it at the moment. They're still struggling with equipment. They're still struggling with everything. But that's just life, honestly. You've got to push, and you've got to work to your strengths, and push as much as you can to get that kind of stuff done. So there is all of that. But my summer job this year has been able to make me that I'm able to afford going to PAX South, which is going to be crazy. PAX South, like the amount of people going from the server I'm on, the Minecraft server I'm on, is going to be incredible. My first time going over to America. I'm very excited for it and nervous at the same time. First time I'm going to be flying by myself. First time I'm flying since I was 11. Obviously flying to America, you've obviously got the TSA to deal with, and I've really got no clue what's going to happen. Like, I'm actually going to have to stop for here, aren't I? I honestly have no clue what's going to happen going to America now. Like, all I'm going to do is like read up on TSA, what stuff isn't allowed to take over. Yeah, there's a lot, a lot to take in, a lot to figure out. It just takes time. Just ended a close friend. I just ended a friendship with a close friend since 2012. Taking advantage of me for being. Don't know what pacifist means, but yeah, like I had a, what do you call it? I've had friends over the years. They're not really much close friends anymore. Good karma, Fallout 3. Okay, but yeah. So I've had some friends over the years that I learned to know, and right, I don't go out the house that much. Not gonna lie, I struggle with friendships and that kind of stuff. So, like, yeah, I went out the house yesterday because I went shopping with my dad. But finally got a new kettle. Like, it's been a week since we've had a kettle that works. We've got a brand new kettle. It's one of the new filter. It's one of the filter ones, and ooh, cups of tea have just tasted so sweet, so good. Yeah. So yeah, I went out yesterday. Before then, I went out. Yesterday was Tuesday. What was the last day I went out on Tuesday? I actually don't know when the last day was before Tuesday. I need to have a look. I honestly have to look at the calendar to see what the last time was I went out before Tuesday. So Tuesday was the 13th. The day I went out of the house before then was it Saturday? It might have been Saturday, if not the Saturday before. So I only really go out of the house when I'm going to go shopping for something or anything like that. Which isn't good because I enjoy walks, but I don't want to go walking in my area. I enjoy cycling. Don't want to go cycling in my area. Would love to go to the gym and actually like go. I've got a gym around the corner which I'd walk to. I could go swimming, cycle, use the cycle machines, use the rowing machines, whatever. I can't stand the running machines though, but I would love to do that and keep myself fit and healthy, but I don't have money for the gym. But yeah, I used to go once a week used to be on a pool team. Used to go once a week, travel, go to the pool. And I was able to do that. Like, I would either wake up, then go to pool, come back home around midnight. That wouldn't be good. Come back home after pool. I've played a couple matches, made new friends, chatted and that kind of stuff. And then obviously at midnight till whatever time in the morning, I would be recording videos for YouTube. So, and then obviously they ended up moving, which was further away, and then I wasn't able to get there all the time. I was also travelling here, there, and everywhere for different events, working. So that kind of fizzled out. Still have some friends from there that I chat to every now and again. But yeah, so I struggle making friends. I struggle with this. I don't really have a social life, honestly. Yeah, but it's social interactions haven't been out since 2015, so I don't know what. Yeah, like I honestly just enjoy streaming. So as much as I can, I will stream as much as I can. I'm into movies, TV shows, and I just watch movies and TV shows when I'm on my downtime and not streaming. Like I said, when I have the money, I would love to go to the gym to keep fit, and yeah. So I go out about once a week, doing a little bit of shopping here and there, or for different things. Watch my money, because obviously I don't have much money, and I try and keep I try and keep I buy things that are going to last me a while, that obviously I don't Like I go out, I buy a lot of freezer stuff that are simple, quick things to cook, eat, healthy for you, and it's also cheap as well. So I watch my money, I save up, I pay my bills, and I don't really have much else for anything else. When I do my summer job, I've got friends from my summer job that we end up, sometimes we go to work at the same event, the same weekend. Other times we're different events that weekend, so we're not going to be meeting up and be able to chat and hang out. So yeah, it's... I just... Yeah. I find it hard to make conversations with people, but I then find it easier to talk to people online. It's more of a... What's it called? It's... I wouldn't say it's social anxiety, because I don't even know what that actually fully means, but it's like it's a social awkwardness. I was bullied when I was younger, so I don't really trust... It takes a while for me to actually trust people, and that kind of thing. I know people on the internet can be idiots and mean and trolls, and I just like that. I just ignore that kind of stuff. But that's just how life is as well. So it's more find what you enjoy doing, play to your strengths, know what your weaknesses are, and find a way to work around it. Is effectively what I'm saying. Obviously, money is a big thing for everything, because if there's no money, then there's nothing. I just get flustered, so I go blank. I say I don't know, so I don't know how to answer stuff online. Is easy. Answer stuff online is easier for me. I was picked on. Yeah. But I can completely understand that as well. Like, I've been bullied since can't even remember when. I've blocked most of that out. I've been through 3 high schools, 3 college courses. The first high school I was bullied ended up meaning for me. Right. It's a long story, but yeah, I was bullied through the first high school, which also linked in with my gramps passing away. It was around the age 11, 12. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so I think that was year 8 to year 9 or something like that. And then I ended up getting. I've been through counselling and that kind of stuff through it all, and that honestly helped. Like, I completely can understand that. The way I see things is, yeah, people can say things and then they hurt you. I've blocked most of those years out of memory because I don't want to think about it. I can go back and think of the good times I've had, and I've blocked out the bad times. Which is kind of hard as well because I normally remember a lot of things. And then I got bullied in the second high school I went to, and that ended up meaning I then moved to. And I also struggled as well because between the first high school and the second high school, I was out of school for about a month. So I'd got used to learning stuff at home and being at home on the computer. I've self-taught myself everything to do with computers. I know. I would go into IT rooms, like I go into ICT or IT, whatever you called it at school, and the teacher will have something written down on the board, I would do that. Like, I knew what I was doing exactly straight away, because I'd already, like, kind of, through what I'd done in the past, I'd already self-taught myself what I needed, what it was. It's kind of, computing's been a big part of my life, because I've spent that much time on it, I've learned that much stuff through it. I've probably told this story multiple times, but I've got in trouble at school for being on the computer too much, as well. I had a substitute teacher one class. It was a substitute teacher. They wrote what we were meant to do on the board. I'd sat down and started doing the work straight away because I didn't have any friends in class. I just sat at the computer, logged on, read what was on the board, and started going along and doing it. And it was like 5 minutes to class, or whatever, however long it was. The substitute teacher grabbed everyone's attention. I was there carrying on doing the work because I was just a quiet kid. Like, I could literally sit in the corner, get on with work, mainly, especially with computing and maths. Sit in the corner, get along with the work, and just do it. So I'd sit down. I worked 5 minutes in. I was there typing away. Or whatever, I can't actually remember what the actual task was right now anymore. I just remember the incident that happened, played out. So, teachers noticed, the substitute teachers noticed that I've not stopped what I was doing. Then they focused their attention on me and said, "Stop what you're doing." It's like, "I'm doing the work." I said, "You can't be doing the work because I've not told you what you're doing yet." It's like, "Is it the work we're doing is it what's written on the board?" And like, "Yes, but that still isn't what we're doing." It's like, "But is it what we're doing on the board?" "Yes." So obviously it was what we're doing on the board. So I was anyway. I carried on what I was doing. They came over and it was like, "What?" And it was one of them office computers where it has the power button in the middle, so you got to like reach over into the middle of the computer to push the power button to turn it off. So they attempted to reach over to turn the computer off, and I don't know why. Well, I was. If anyone got into my personal space, I didn't like it. So people used to obviously bully me, pick on me, throw punches at me. I always threw back because I would defend myself, and I didn't like people being in my space. So the teacher, obviously leaning over, about to press the power button, I picked up my keyboard and whacked it, and whacked him with it. Now I understand that's completely wrong to do, but I'd saved it. I'd saved my work previously because I knew the shortcuts like Control S for saving, Enter, and that kind of stuff. And they progressed to then still turn the computer off, set me out of the class, gave me detention for it. And you never got the detention with this. You never got into a detention with the actual teacher that gave you detention. So comes to obviously the detention, which was either later that I think it was later that week, because they can never give you a detention for staying back after school until like a few days later when your parents have been notified that you're going to be staying behind. So I go to detention, log onto the computer, and the person in detention is well known for me. They heard, talked with the person I was my counsellor. That kind of sounds bad though, counsellor, but it wasn't a therapist or a shrink or anything. And they helped you a lot. Anyway, they were well. They knew a lot. They knew my story, knew what things were happening, and understood how my brain works, kind of thing. So they came over. I understand that what I was wrong, and I explained this to them. But obviously, detention. So what do you have to do in detention? I said, well, you've got to do the work that was there for. That it was you meant to do in that class, which is the reason I got the detention for, because I was doing my work. And long story short, the person giving me my detention, I explained to them, I got the detention because I was doing my work, and obviously, you know, when I get focused, I blank everything out from behind me, from around me, and I just carry on with my work. So they said, "Well, have you done this then?" I was like, "I brought up the document on the computer," and it was like, "Well, that's definitely the work you're doing. That isn't actually what you're doing." I was like, "Well, I went a bit, well." For lack of a better word, I went more in detail to what they're actually asking us to do. And lo and behold, I got the work done. They saw that I'd got the work done. And within the 10 minutes of me being in class, I'd got the whole of that day's work done. I don't know what, I can't remember what grading system they used. It was like past merit distinction or something like that. So it's like a distinction star level, as it was. It was going above and beyond what was actually needed. And the teacher for the detention said was, well, did the teacher actually ever see this? And I'm like, no. They just came over and went to turn the computer off. I hit them with the key. Well, I don't know how, I can't remember how I worded it, but it was something like, they were attempting to turn the computer off before I could save the work. They never once looked at the screen to see if I'd done the work or what was happening. But I effectively wafted them away with the keyboard. So something along the lines of that. But yeah, so the person giving me the detention looked at my work and said, well, there's no point in you being in detention. You've done the work. You know what you did was wrong. I can completely understand why you've done that with how you process things and that kind of stuff. Just go home. So I literally spent 5 minutes just explaining this to the teacher, and I got to go home. All because the substitute teacher didn't understand how I work and that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, so I've self-taught myself a lot of stuff in computers, and that's where I feel comfortable with. I've self-taught myself a lot of maths as well. I always like to try. I want to try and push myself more with maths, but I never have the time to do it. That kind of stuff. I blocked most of it out as well. But everyone picked on me for being too nice. I standing up for myself or getting prodded, but it didn't feel right before nice. Yeah, it doesn't, does it? So I've had it quite a lot happen to me, where they can do the little things, like they can get away with the little things. Like, for instance, they'll throw a pen at me and I just blank it. But hey, Fry, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, so with obviously getting bullied, the littlest things just kind of built up a little bit, and then they'll do something that they think, oh, I've got away with this bit, so why can't I get away with this? I'll try something else to try to get away with this, that, and the other. So that was the first school. So in the second school, I had similar incidents, and yeah, it takes a while. Like I said, I was in counselling, and the main thing that has stuck with me through the years is if you're ever faced with anything you're not comfortable with, you don't know how to deal with, walk away relax, just walk away, relax, and calm down, kind of stuff. And that has helped me a lot through the years. But for instance, at work, when I was working at McDonald's, I was asked to clean the vats, like the fryer vats that had like a lot of chicken grease, beef grease, whatever grease. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not able to do that. Blah, blah, blah. And like, well, that's what shift you're on tonight, you have to do that. And there was no other way out, so I just said, well, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'll happily switch with someone. But they weren't having any of it, I had to do that. So, I walked. I just went and left and went home. So, that happened. Get a meeting with the manager. Explain this to the manager. Because obviously, with working the night shift, it's not the manager you're working with, it's the shift manager that's dealing with you. And this shift manager had it in for me for a while. Mainly because I was always on the drive-through. And I don't know, well, let's put it this way. I was on the drive-through, I was making... call it. You're talking to people on a headset, and I'm used to talking to people on headsets. So I know how to talk, and I ended up beating the store record for the sales through drive-through, which was previously held by them. So they kind of had it in for me from there. But everyone at the store knew I wasn't eating meat. I don't touch anything to do with meat. Blah blah blah. And so I walked, went to the manager when I had the meeting, and explained the situation. I explained that if I've ever been confronted with through well, this, that, and the other, my thing was if I was confronted with something that I wasn't able to solve, I've been told to walk away, and so that's why I ended up walking away. I went home, etc. They completely understood. They also got a letter from my union at the same time, because I had gone and went to my union and said this had happened. So they were entirely sorry. They couldn't have apologised enough. Because obviously if it could have gone down the lawsuit, that kind of stuff with... It's effectively... Yes, it's a dietary thing and it's a choice, but then you could also classify it as beliefs and that kind of stuff, which goes down the route of religion and that kind of stuff. So they didn't want to deal with it kind of stuff. So they swept it under the rug, effectively, got it, apologised, etc., and carried on. So yeah, just like I said. There's always a way to explain yourself after the fact if they don't understand things the way you're coming from it. But if you're ever in a situation that you struggle with or things like that happen, I would just suggest walking away. I just think about failing a lot when it comes to work. I just do it even when I don't want to do it, and explain why. I just go blank. Yeah. So when you're doing things at work as well, if you're new there, you don't know what you're doing, ask someone as well. Which, yes, I have struggled in the past with talking with people. Like, it started off with just asking, like, go into a store or a shop or anything. You wanted to ask where this was or that was. I I honestly struggle with that. It took me a while to work through it, but slowly but surely I was able to talk to someone about things, and it honestly helped. Like, I think one of the easiest ways to do it was I knew like all the bus timetables off by heart. I used to know all the bus timetables off by heart, all the bus routes where they go to and from. With the last school I went to, we literally got a bus pass through from the school as kind of a kind of an incentive that they understood that obviously getting to and from places could be hard, and it also meant that a weekend you could go out with friends and that kind of stuff. So it helped. It was like the school reward you for going to school, effectively. I do that, but then I ask again and again to make sure to try and get it stuck in. Yeah, that's the other thing. I learn a lot from doing things. So from watching someone do it. So if it was something I didn't know what to do, then I would literally ask someone, "What do I do with this?" And they say, "Well, can you show me?" Because I learn more from actually watching it. I know a lot of people don't like to take the time out of the day to actually do that, so yeah. But anyway, that's what I would do if I struggle with something. I would ask them to show me. Can you show me? Can you show me and tell me and walk me through it, and I'd learn better doing that way. I was always cautious, like the first time I would try something as well, just in case it was wrong. But it's best to have learned it, tried it, and if you've got it wrong, then learn what you've done wrong, and then go from there. So even if you're not sure in yourself, just attempt it and try it. I know it's very hard to do sometimes as well. So the only way I would really say to do it is just stick at it, and at some point you'll be able to get through it and get it done. Yeah. So yeah, the two main things is obviously don't be afraid to ask for help and ask them to show you what to do. And the other one is, if you're confronted with anything that you just don't know what to do, walk away, take a breath, and then figure things out after. Because the best way to do it is it's probably not the best way to do it, but asking for forgiveness is easier than asking for permission. So it's kind of counterintuitive, but it works. Like you would, for example, if you needed just to take 5 because you couldn't process something, go and take 5. If they ask where you go, just say it takes you time to process things after the fact. And if they don't understand that, then yeah, they don't. They don't, but they should understand it. But yeah, struggling with things is always a difficulty with different. Well, yeah, struggling doing stuff, or struggling talking to people, whatever. It's always difficult to talk about it. Yeah, can't help myself to ask, because there's always thought of they might be busy or may get annoyed when asking for help. Any self-respecting business or that you're not meant to. You're not. Everyone doesn't know everything. So any self-respecting business or employers or employees, if you don't know what you're doing, ask. Don't second guess yourself. Yes, they may also be busy, but you've got a job to do as well. If you don't know what you're doing, ask. Don't just stick there with your hands in your pocket, not knowing what to do. It just doesn't get done, because you're going to get in more trouble for not doing what you need to do than if you go and ask someone. They're going to more likely help you. Well, how you stop second guessing? You don't. You can't stop second guessing, but you have to learn to know that asking is okay. Yes, you might struggle with it, but yeah. I call it. I've been quite lucky in the kind of jobs I've done. I started working. I started a job that lasted 3 months. That entailed a variety of different aspects, but my main thing that I enjoy doing was working behind the bar, using the tills, talking to customers, serving the customers, stocking, cleaning, glass collecting. I effectively could run my own bar by myself because they took the time to be able to teach me to do something. For example, someone would come up and ask for a certain drink that I wouldn't know how to make. I was able to go to someone, ask them, they'll show me the booklet, walk me through it. I explained to the customer that I've not made this drink before. I'm gonna go get someone to ask and help. Blah blah blah. Then I kind of just tried it myself again. Like for instance, what do you call it? Someone asks you for a Coke or a Pepsi. Would you like that small or large? Or medium? Yeah. So you kind of know that. Say large. Would you like it with ice and lemon? And then they'd say no ice but lemon, please, kind of thing. So that was easy. For example, they would also go and ask for a vodka and Coke. Would you like single or double? Kind of comes intuitively when that kind of stuff is. I found working behind the bar so easy and so relaxing. You get to have a bit of a laugh and a joke with the customers. It's like kind of so self-intuitive what you need to do. Someone would come up and ask for a certain drink that I wouldn't have a clue what I was doing. I'd go and ask because it was next to the kitchen. I'd be able to go and ask someone in the kitchen who also had worked on the bar as well, and they'd be able to explain, well, here's the book that explains how to make that drink. And I'd go and make that drink. Kind of stuff. Dream is to work with computers, but I second guess again and again. Top it off, I think the worst scenarios like getting jumped on the way to work. I can understand that with being in rough areas. Like, I have gone through. I've been on the way home, walking down the street to my house, and been jumped when I was a kid, well, a teenager, by kids from the first school I was in. They recognised me as like, oh, there's the guy we used to bully. Let's just kick the head in, kind of thing. So I can understand that kind of thing. Oh, we're coming up to docks. Where are we then? We're heading up to Norway. To Norway. No, not this way. Straight ahead. I don't know where we are on the. We're gonna find out when we get to the docks anyway, aren't we? But yeah, so for one, working with computers. I don't know your age. I don't want to know your age, but are you of? Have you been to college before, or are you at the age of going to college, or are you going to college kind of thing? Because I would suggest looking for, depending on what line of kind of thing on the computer you want to do, talking with or attempting to go to college. Like, I know I've done some computing. You finish sixth form, so you could effectively go to college. Oh, we're in Rostock. Nice. So at the top of the top end of Germany, gotta go up to. Hang on. Would it be easy to go up to there? Trelleborg. Yeah, it'd be easy going up to Trelleborg, then we can just drive up this way and go round. So otherwise, going up to there. Let's see where it says to go to on the map. Yeah, go up to Trelleborg. It's only going to be a little bit more money. Yeah, it's going to take time, but it's not going to take time in the actual delivery. Yeah. Hey, Huge Bob. But yeah, so you're in sixth form, or you've finished sixth form. I would honestly suggest going to looking at your local college or college you're able to get to. At a course in the sector of computing you're wanting to do. See, there you go. Come off the boat, and I'm at 850,000. So I did computing at my local college for I remember how for a few months until I ended up dropping out because at that time my YouTube was taking off a little bit more, and I was taking more time on YouTube, and I was struggling to get in on time. But they did everything from coding, security, games development, to the hardware side of it, and you actually get getting stuck into it. It's worth getting the experience from the learning for whatever aspect you wanted to go into. That will also mean that you can ask for help, but then also when you get the job, you can still ask for help that way as well. So it's all relative, isn't it? You have a level 2 pass, that would help. Yes, because a lot of college courses are level 3 or above. Obviously then you start going into university courses which are like level 5, 6, 7s. But yeah, look at a level 3 course in the relative area you're wanting to go into. If it's like a general computer course and you're not 100% on what kind of where you want it to go, or what you want it to do kind of thing, I would still say take a look at it, and they'll give you for the first few months aspects of everything of what you're wanting to learn to do, and then you'll get more of a gist of where you want it to come out at the end of it. Yes, you might struggle, yes you might need help, but that's what you're there for. You're there to learn, you're there to get experience. So the main thing is, like, if you feel comfortable in that area, like I feel comfortable with computers now. I also feel comfortable around cameras and that kind of stuff. But then, like I said, I also enjoy working behind a bar, so I also now work at events and festivals doing bar work. So, if find something you enjoy doing, yes, you might struggle with it and start at the first, but go look at for a college, try and see what you can do. With you only having a level 2 as well, your first level 3 course will be free. Or it should be covered by... It should be covered by... the government. Well, because you're UK based on it. It should be covered by the government. For your first level 3 qualification to completion. Yeah, that's all really I can say. It'd also mean you might be able to then apply for student funding or like, well, not student funding, but you might be able to apply for like help with, like, say, a bus pass if you need to get to and from school or to and from the college. You can get money; they'll supply with a bus pass. You might even get a student allowance where you say get £50 a month to help towards everything else. If you're having any interactions with the job centre, for instance, talk with them, or if you've got any services that can help you find a course suitable for you. But basically, just go to a college. I was just doing some research first. Do some research online of your local college, what kind of courses they do. Then possibly look at booking an appointment or going in and see if you can talk to an advisor, saying, be completely open. You struggle with this, that, and the other. You're always second guessing yourself, but your strengths are this, that, and the other. This is kind of what I want to end up. How I want to end up at. How can I get there with this, like, self limitations? And they should be able to help you through that. I honestly will say I struggle with that kind of stuff. It took me about a year of not having college or a work or anything like that to go and ask, or go to the job centre and say blah 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 blah, this, that, and the other. And they helped give me the confidence to then. They helped me write a CV. They helped give me the confidence to go out there and find the job that ended up helping me with my. Well, they helped me find the job that started off me working behind a bar, and now I'm doing the summer job, which I absolutely enjoy. I enjoy doing. I get to travel the whole of the UK during the summer. I get to work at some of the most amazing events and festivals. I'm even looking at possibly doing management next year, depending on how things go. I started doing some supervisory roles this year. I'm possibly looking at management next year as well. Right. One thing you need to know about the job centre is they don't know what they're talking about half themselves. So, right, let me put it this way. With my interactions with the job centre, I started on Universal Credit when they had a phone number that you had to phone this number if you were going to be late for a meeting, to make a meeting, to tell them why you weren't at a meeting, to tell you this, that, and the other. They give you a phone number that costs, say, it was a premium rate number. You're on limited money anyway, and they're making you pay. You're making you call a number that's costing you money to call them. So that was a whole load of stupidness. then it comes along with what do you call it? Then they said, well, you've got to do at least 20 hours a week of job searching, this, that, and the other. And you can't just do it all online because you've got to you've got to be able to go into shops, hand out CVs and that kind of stuff. I just turned around to them and said, well, have you gone round shops, going to shops saying about with CVs going to hand one in? Like, no, because obviously I've got this job here. Do you know that if you go into a place with a CV, say apply online? Well, they try to like backstep themselves. Like, no, you're best off going to. They're not going to remember you from going into the shop because when you apply for something online, it goes to the management, which has nothing to do with the shop. And then only the shop get your information once management says, well, this person's suitable for that role, we'll send it off to the shop. They're not going to remember you. So you had to do 20 hours a week of job search. No, just do that 1 hour a week. Going to looking at jobs that you think you'll be suitable for, and applying for them. A family member went there, and they didn't treat her well. That's a full. Yeah. It's so disorganised, the job centre, it's unbelievable. They tell you to do a 20-hour job search a week. Yeah, I would do I do a 1 hour job search each week, which goes over the past week's new listings. Mainly do this on a Monday, or well, on a Saturday possibly, when Friday or Saturday, when obviously all that week's jobs have gone out because no one puts the job listing up on a Saturday or Sunday. Sometimes they do, but yeah. So I go down the list, blah blah blah. Things that I'll be suitable for, because obviously some of them you've got to be able to drive, you've got to be able to do this, you've got to be able to do that. Or the stupid distance away that I wouldn't even be able to get to because, yeah. So that's what I do. I just literally do a 1 hour job search, go over the last week's stuff, and apply online if necessary. I won't apply for any fast food chains because obviously I don't eat meat. I don't want anything to do with that kind of stuff anymore after what happened with McDonald's. And then out of that, I'll come out with probably a list of 5 to 10 that I could actually apply for. Apply for them. You might hear back from one, but that's only like one every month. So out of the up to 40 you've applied for in that 1 month, you might only hear back from one to get an interview. And then you're one in about 20 people you're interviewing. And then the job centre think, oh, you have to do this, that and the other. You have to document everything you've gone through as well. Which doesn't make sense because, oh yeah, you've got to do a job search through the job centre website. It's like, don't advertise anything decent on the job centre website. And the ones you do, I'm not suitable for to work at. It's very counterintuitive. I was 1 minute late for a meeting. Like, legitimately, it used to be the nearest job centre to my house used to be within walking distance. That's where I was signed up for. That's where I would go for a meeting. I was 1 minute late, all because the way I normally walk was now cordoned off because I couldn't walk down that street. I had to walk down the next street, which was a couple of minutes longer because that street was closed, which I wasn't aware of. So I was 1 minute late. They turned around and said, well, call the number. I was like, I can't call the number, it's a premium rate number. I'm not calling a premium rate number when blah blah blah. But now it's changed and it's not. But yeah, so it was so stupid. You're squeamish, so I wouldn't do it. Do well with, yeah. Well, all you're literally doing at McDonald's is cooking frozen food. Not gonna lie, everything comes into McDonald's frozen. Their burgers are cooked from frozen. Their salad, their burger buns come in frozen, and then they just get defrosted over. I can't remember what the actual thing is because you do it through your induction. But when you actually start doing that, you start learning more about it. Say, it gets defrosted for 5 hours before they actually start the service to a customer at room temperature. In the packaging, at room temperature being that of in and out operated kitchen. So yeah, it's very odd. Is this a random roadside event? I think it is. Maybe. So yes, they literally 1 minute late, and they told me to ring up because I was late. Explain why I was late, and then they'll rebook a meeting. So how stupid is that? And then what do you call it? What was I going to say? So yeah, the job centre can be completely stupid sometimes. They have no idea what they're talking about. Like, I recently had a meeting with them a few weeks ago. I went to the meeting, and they said, well, we're now switching over to the new online-only Universal Credit, blah, 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 whatever. And they just turned around and told me that. And I was like, well, I got that letter through the post like 2 weeks ago, so was this meeting really necessary? Oh, we didn't know you got the letter, we were meant to be giving it you today. So they send you a letter, then they waste your time and money by having to buy a bus pass to go to the meeting, waste the time of the people there to tell you something you want to know about. Because they sent you the letter. Oh, it's just so stupid. Not to mention that my local job centre that I said was within a 5-10 minute walk from where I am, is now a 10-minute bus ride away because it moved. They still send you an appointment card or obviously now it's a free phone number. They tell you it's the old location where your meeting is. They can't even tell themselves where they themselves are. It's so dysfunctional. So you've got to take everything they say with a pinch of salt, and they do with a pinch of salt, because they don't, half the time they don't know what they're talking about themselves. I could do a better job at getting people jobs in their position than they can. They're just paid to sit down all day, tell people, well, why don't you apply for here's some jobs you can apply for. Apply for them. If you don't apply for them, we'll stop your money. Like, no, you should take your time to actually help walk them through. Applying for jobs, writing CVs, etc, etc, etc. Actually pay for their bus pass instead of making them pay for out of it their own allowances they're getting. Because they're meant to help you get a job, not help you starve and that kind of. It's weird. Not starve. I'm not saying that jobs that make people starve. I'm just saying that they're so they're really dysfunctional. They hinder you from actually helping things. Ours is an hour before it was 15 minutes. How do you take things with a pinch of salt? When they say something, right? I had one appointment with them. The next appointment I was late by a minute, and they told me to go and call up a number that was paid on. You had to pay to ring. So I took it upon myself to Google how to write a CV, curriculum vitae, or resume, whatever you want to call it, if you're American, English, wherever you're in the world. A list of all your qualifications, experience, that kind of stuff. I googled it. and I wrote it. Got a friend or parents to look it over. They thought it was right, and I sent it out. Well, I applied for the jobs I thought was suitable for me. Would be interesting for me to work at. I didn't really have the experience, but I got the part. I got the job. I got the interview. Bearing in mind, in this interview, I was talking about my. It was so weird. It's kind of the best interview I've had. I went in, started talking to them about, well, auto pass. Yep. I went to the interview. I had about a 5-10 minute on the job trial to kind of see what it was a little bit about. I didn't really get to go behind the bar at the time. It was more of a, because they had different aspects of the job, that kind of stuff, and I did it. I then came to about the interview, which was another 10-15 minutes long, and they asked obviously why I was applying for the job, more about this, that and the other. I effectively was telling them that I was applying for this job because I've gone through college. I ended up dropping out of college because I was progressing YouTube. I did well on YouTube. Blah 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 blah. Don't care about the spin. Fine. And I effectively was literally talking about that through what I've done myself. I've self-taught myself on computers. I've self-did that and the other. I'm looking at getting this job to help progress that, as well as progress this, that, and the other. So yeah, I was starting that job to progress, to fund progression and more equipment for something I was passionate about. That I'd already got so far in, and obviously it was more of a money wise that I wanted to progress through. I also wanted more experience. I wanted to learn new skills, to have something to wake up for, this, that, and the other. And anyway, it comes out where they ended up getting the job, and then that started me off with working behind a bar. Something I enjoyed doing. So yeah, and this was literally within a few months of them telling me that this, that, and the other is what you have to do. So I literally went to one meeting, got a few payments through Universal Credit or Job Centre, whatever you want to call it. Job Centre's allowance, but it's effectively, yeah, the dole. And yeah, so this all happened. Yeah. And that started me off with something I enjoyed doing. I only ended up doing it for 3 months because it was only a part-time. Well, it wasn't a part-time position. It was more of a semi-permanent residence. That's the kind of thing. They needed someone that was going to be there for be able to do the 3 months while someone was off ill. There was a possibility of getting a full-time job at the end of it, but obviously that didn't happen. So I then moved on. I tried another position that was bar work again. Well, this time I was more looking for bar work because I found bar work that I enjoyed. Yeah, you guys take the roundabout. I'll take the easy route. And yeah. So yeah, I did that for about a week. They ended up messing me about, so I just turned around and said, well, I'm not doing this because you're messing me about, blah blah blah, and then found this job that and then found the summer job that I started, and I haven't gone back since. Like I said, I tried the McDonald's job last year, didn't really turn out well. I only did it for, it was only Christmas New Year period. It could have gone on longer, like I said, but it didn't work, and then I did my summer job all summer. But I honestly would love to carry on like streaming, doing content on online. It's something I enjoy doing, and that's what I'm going to progress. Like, I will take time out to get money from other sources and do other jobs like the summer job to focus and fund doing this. Don't know how long that'll last though, but I guess it all works out in the end at some point. Right, we're turning off. How? What? This is a weird turn off. Oh, it's the same way they're going, isn't it? Yeah. Thanks. I hope it works out for me too. Going to PAX East is gonna PAX South, not PAX East. Going to PAX South is gonna be hopefully a big step forward for this. This is the longest I've been in a convoy with someone else that I've not actually known. But yeah, it's something I've enjoyed doing since I started it. It's streaming, especially now since I've actually been chatting with people, like chatting with live chat. I've actually now got a focus on, like, I'm enjoying Euro Truck so much. I've got goals in Euro Truck I want to get through. I've got goals in American Truck too. Obviously, the American Truck's not going to be as much as the Euro Truck because I'm in Europe. So there's that. Also, I'm driving on the right. Well, I'm sitting on the right side of the truck for what. But Minecraft, I'm enjoying Minecraft. I have goals for Minecraft. I am enjoying it. I've actually focused on one. Well, it's a big project altogether, but I'm focusing on it from time to time to go to different places. Thank you. I've kind of got right. So from streaming, I've had the opportunities to work at gaming events, and learn more of the behind the scenes, the functionalities, the technology behind it. I have been able to get press access to other events as well, get press contacts, get free keys, get equipment as well, get sponsors. And then call it. I've had meetings with YouTube when I was doing YouTube. I was doing that well. I was actually having official meetings with YouTube. They what do you call them? I had meetings with YouTubes in I had meetings with YouTube in Manchester, which helped me learn more about the audience, how YouTube worked as a whole. I got into one of the best MCNs on YouTube as well. I got advice from actual YouTubers that I was meeting at events because I was working behind the scenes. I actually got to chat with them and became friends with some of them. I'm still friends with some of them to this day. And then I got invited down to London for one thing as well. But I've gone down to London, got invited down to London for YouTube. That was the first time going down to London. It was my first time going to Manchester was for YouTube. First time going to London was for YouTube. My first time going to America, or my first time going to a gaming event was because of YouTube. Where the actual first YouTuber I met, I'm still in contact with today. And yes, they don't do YouTube anymore themselves, but it's still cool that that's kind of stuff that all this has happened, because it's something I'm passionate about, something I enjoy doing. Like I said, first going to America is because of because of Mixer, which is going to go first time to America, first time to an American event because of Mixer. And I wouldn't have known about Mixer. Well, I knew about Mixer because of Beam, because of meeting the creator of Beam at a gaming event. Beam started, I joined it 2 weeks into it because he had my business contact information. He gave me the information to join the site. I was following it on Twitter as well. I think at that point he was following me as well. At one point in my career on YouTube, I had DJ Fresh following me on Twitter, and we had a couple of conversations through Twitter as well about a few things, which was awesome. DJ Fresh used to watch my YouTube. I then actually originally found out about Mixer properly on Mixer because Jax, who I'd known through doing YouTube, put me onto this streamer Miles Pernicious, which I didn't know about. I got watching, I enjoyed it, I followed, I kept watching, I became part of his community, became part of the Mixer community, and then realised I want to be a part of this. YouTube didn't really work out. I wanted to stream. I now know I'm capable of streaming, and that's where it kind of all came from. I found out about Beam thanks to Xbox and Angry Joe. Don't know who Angry Joe is. The only thing I can think of about Joe related is either Joe from Family Guy, or Joe as in Hungry Joe, not Angry Joe, which is like an Asda meal thing, food, frozen meal thing. I think I might have heard of Angry Joe before though, not sure though. Yeah, so it's more of been, it's something I enjoy, something I'm passionate about. When I go over to PAX South, a review on YouTube, yeah, I think I'd probably have heard of them or something. I know the name somewhere. But yeah, so when I go over to PAX South, my dad keeps saying that all Americans like British accents, so I'm good with words. I'm good. I don't know how to talk to people to get to know them. I know how to sell myself and sell. I know how to sell what I'm doing. That doesn't sound right either. I know how to talk business. I know how to talk about gaming, streaming, making videos, content, everything. That's how come I'm on so many people's radars when it comes to businesses, technology companies, getting press passes for events as well. So, if having a British accent helps being over there, I also know how to twist the truth a little bit as well. Well, like, for instance, talk to a person. This is my first. I've done a circuit over in the UK, gone to all the UK gaming events, given out my business cards over there. Thanks to Mixer and how much I've grown on Mixer, I was able to fly over to America. This is my first time in America, first American gaming event, and I want to get more of an American audience and grow that kind of things. So, Oh wow, this is a big loop-the-loop stuff, isn't it? So I can talk about it. I can. So go. I'm printing off business cards. I'm printing off. Well, I'm getting business cards for one. For one thing, I'm getting business cards printed, which I have done for every event I've been to, related to gaming. That is, I've had business cards printed. This time, I've had my complete rebrand. I'm now on Mixer. My website's still the same. Got business email address, everything. It also helps that I've got a business email address related to my website. Instead of it being like at Gmail, it's at topsofthegear.com. So I'm able to go over there and actually tell them, this is what I'm doing. I can actually tell them figures of things I've done. And all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be easier for me to actually talk to them and talk to them about kind of stuff. And hopefully at that stage, I will possibly, well, I'm hoping to, it's my goal to, well, it's my goal to, for Christmas, be at a point to be able to apply for partnership. And at the moment, have you got TikTok? No, I don't care about TikTok or Vine or anything like that. I don't even have Instagram. I have an Instagram, but I don't use it. I just have the Instagram so I make sure I've got the name. So I would never use TikTok either. I don't agree with it at all. It's a stupid thing like Vine was. It's not going to last. It's like it'll go big. There's no way really to monetize anything on it, so it's not going to last. I said the same thing about Vine when that came out as well, so I was right about that. Oh, 8% damage. That wasn't good. 6% to the trailer. That's not good either. Oh well. How I got 6% and 1% to the cargo. I'm not going to make the full $250,000, am I? We're actually not that far out. Yeah, but I wouldn't use TikTok at all. I said the same thing about Vine. It's going to die down and not be a thing in a few years' time. But yeah, so I'm focusing on Mixer. I'm starting to now upload my VODs off from Mixer onto YouTube. But yeah, my goal is to be at a stage where I'm able to apply for some form of partnership. But to apply for partnership on Mixer by Christmas. If my Minecraft streams go as they are, no, they have been, I should hopefully be at a stage for that by Christmas. If not, well, my goal, like I said, I wanted to apply for partnership. You've watched with ours, awesome. I want to apply for partnership by Christmas, and I'm hoping by doing that, I will be at a point to be partnered by the time I get to PAX. Which PAX is only, I don't know how many days away PAX is now, but I go away on the 16th of January. So Christmas is only next month, and the time being, the only thing that's between me and there and applying for partnership is mainly well, my follower what do you call it? my followers number. When I get to 2,000 followers, if things are as constant as they have been on my Minecraft stuff, especially if I focus on streaming long on Saturdays and Sundays, and obviously then streaming obviously through the week as well, but also focusing a lot on Saturdays and Sunday streams. As long as when that follower goal gets to 2,000, as long as everything else is stable, I should be at a point to be able to apply for partnership for Christmas. Which is what, like, I originally wanted to do it for November, but that was before. That was before. What do you call them? That was before my summer job. Like, I wanted to be partnered by. I wanted to be have applied for partner by the start of November. Like the end of summer was my start when I started in February, and I was going steady. I had a few days where I was gaining about 50 followers a day. One day when I got featured on the front page, I had over 300 followers in one day. But obviously now we're in November, I've got a month till my goal, so I'm hoping I'm able to get to. That's my aim anyway. So hopefully by Christmas / New Year time, I'm hoping to be at the followers point and have stable everything else to be able to apply for partnership. I know I'm not going to do it with trucking, but I enjoy trucking, so I'm going to keep trucking at least one day a week, which is going to be trucking Tuesdays. Yes, today's Wednesday. I did trucking Tuesday yesterday, but like I said, I've not actually been feeling 100% today, so I'm going to be doing Minecraft tomorrow. There's a lot of speed cameras around here, isn't there? I'm going to be doing Minecraft again tomorrow. And with that, call it. Server will be updated in 1 minute. Seriously, you're going to keep me off the server? Yeah, that meme. But yeah, yeah, we're going to be playing Minecraft tomorrow. Going to be doing the final. Well, we're so close to getting the. What's it called? Getting the iron farm running. We've got the iron farm built. We've got the villager breeder built thanks to Fry. It's just a matter of getting the villagers in. So as the villagers are in, we're starting to produce iron and we can finish up our storage system. And once we finish up our storage system, we can move on to populating the storage system. And then building more building more the farms, building more of the what's it called? Building more of the what's it called? Carrying on with my project, I'm just going to say. So yeah, carrying on with the headquarters, getting all that sorted, progressing through with all the farms and everything else I'm going to be putting in the actual headquarters themselves. Getting a lot more materials built up to help towards everything. My stream video has a lag spike. That's not good. That was a good timing, wasn't it? And we're round here. Right. Let's park it up. Awesome. And like I said, we've got fuel to spare. A little bit. Fuel to spare. Good work. Obviously, we didn't get the full money. Still got 230k. Are we 36? Yes. We've got our final upgrade. Awesome. We're ranked rating 10. Incredible. We're 2.5 hours into the stream right now as well. That is pretty good being that far into the stream. Not bad time though, 2.5 hours for that one mission. Like I said, we're now over 1 million for that delivery. Let's see on this job market, what's our highest paying distance? That goes up to there. I want to go up to Uppsala. Does it have anything over to Uppsala? Oh, they're double trailers as well, so I can get a double trailer up here. Now, because I can get double trailers here in Norway, obviously from Norway to get anywhere else, there is quite a bit of a long distance to drive, unless you were to get the ferry down here. 2 mil is better, yes. But do I find something to go over to Uppsala or around that area, or do I buy a garage here? Because I can get the double trailers here. It's still quite a bit of a distance to go between the places. So let's see what the cheapest one is. That's not to there. So you're still getting about 11,000 for the for that. Even the ones towards themselves. Well, there are cheap ones, but yeah. I'm tempted to take this double one, but I think it might be a good idea to actually buy a garage over it. That's the waypoint for the garage. There's actually a fuel station just around the corner as well, so that's good. Oh, it's only down the road, isn't it? Let's go buy this. Let's go buy this. Literally next door. A lot of double trailers around here, isn't there? Don't know if you find any good, medium, or cheap. Good choice after all. Yeah. So because I can get the new trailers up here, I think it might be best just to actually buy the garage up here. I think these are broken though. So I'm going to just go through the red light. It might give me a red light offence, yeah. But the traffic lights are broken, so nothing really can do about that. This is a 3-wide garage, it is. $1,800, we'll buy it. Yep. So we've got this 3-wide garage now. All the way up here in Venger or something. Whatever it's called. Let's, while we're here, Did I actually say where we are? No. We'll buy a new truck. We'll buy a new truck. We'll get a new driver up here as well. Truck upgrades. Truck dealer. Let's get a Scania. We'll get the Scania from there. We'll buy online. We'll get one of the big ones. Do we get the Streamline or do we get the S or the R? We'll get the R. Customize config. High roof. Effective fuel base. What one has the better fuel? I think that one's the best one for fuel. Or that one. They have the better maneuverability, but more fuel in. That's better maneuverability and it's got a longer thing, so I guess we go for this one, just because. Get the biggest engine. Does that? No, we'll just go with the basic one. Still got good everything. Biggest engine, best thing. We'll get it V8. Why not? We'll obviously do the same colours. What colour is that? First time I've seen it have 3 different colours for that setting. Accessories. Bumper. Yep. Get the serpent. I forget these have got no. We'll leave. We're not getting a Scania. Because I forget the Scania's got the most difficult customizable things in the world. We'll go Mercedes because I quite like my Mercedes ones. They've got one over there as well. Buy online. New Actros, configure. We go for the most expensive one, but then we configure it how we want to. Best engine. Best gearbox. It's going to be UK drive, even though it's obviously over here in whatever it is. Grand Tour. See, there you go. It's only got 2 colours. Use preset. Right. You get the Mirage. We always put the chrome, the lights in. Gotta go now. Have a great day. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's been nice chatting with you. Go get yourself some sleep. Remember what I said. If you struggle with it, don't forget to ask. And that kind of stuff as well. With S equipment to install is not. I have no clue what we're. Oh, it might be this bit or something over here. But yeah, no problem. Same here. Awesome. Doing the epic wheel tag. Stock mirror. Stock that. Stock. Be the Stinger. Can you able to? Oh. We'll give you that one anyway, because then it's up top. Give you the horns, then we'll give you the lights. Here we go. Give you that one as well in case you need it. Nothing for there. Give you anything there either. Get you the best wheels, because obviously you've got to have the best wheels. But yeah, have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by the stream. It's always nice having you here. Standard chrome. We always go standard chrome. Chrome on that as well. Add demo just to make it look nice. That standard chrome. Chrome. There we go. We'll confirm. We'll buy one. Purchase one. Oh, we'll purchase two. We've got enough. We're going to be able to purchase one trailer as well. Trailer dealer. We'll get another trailer. Insulated, dry freight, refrigerated double. I guess we go for dry freight. Customize config. Loading Steam inventory items. Okay. We'll get the double B, so it's a longer one out of them. Or is that a longer one? We'll just get that one because then it's equal. Dry flake moving floor, yeah. Give you the more axles, yeah. We'll give you the same paint job. You got the ladders on, yes. Give you the exclusives. Give you a painted box on the front too. Give you the best wheels. Standard chrome. There's chrome. Chrome wheels, chrome. Come on. What goes there? Give you a painted box there as well. Painted box there. Change that to exclusive. Change that to exclusive. There. Chrome. Chrome. Nice, that's the front of it all done. We'll do this obviously exclusive as well. Pallet box this side as well. Pallet box that side. Get the best wheels. Obviously the chrome again. Chrome. Wheels. It's chrome. Not a chrome, there we go. Chrome. Wheels. Chrome. And chrome. At the back. Exclusive. Exclusive. Ooh, 210. That is quite a bit. But I'm guessing it's worth it. With that, having the big box there, can we switch this to something else? No. I was gonna say we can't really have the spare tire or anything anywhere. No, that's for the ladder there as well. Yeah. Can't put the things there either. Oh well. It's got everything in we want in. Let's confirm. We'll stick one trailer in the garage. Purchase, and obviously we can only stick it in Norway. We can't stick it anywhere else. Now it's time to go hire hire 2 drivers. Recruitment agency. Hire a driver. You've already got eco driving, so have you. So I'll be hiring both of you anyway. Stick you in the new truck. Hire driver. Stick you in the new truck. The truck is there for not the truck. The trailer is there for anyone to use. Yeah, so we're getting along. We're getting a lot more people in, which is good. It's always good. What I will quickly do now, though, is I'm going to have to restart the game so we can get the multiplayer back up and running. And obviously that would also save what we've just done. Let's get that done. Load up. Reload. Nice. So we might even be able to upgrade this garage again so we can have up to 5 people in it. We'll see what happens. Right. I just realised driven distance 111,700 kilometers exactly. Wow. I don't even know what's going to happen now with obviously we might have even got more money in the bank. No, it's still at the same amount. Sadly. But we can go into driver manager. Obviously the new drivers will obviously get you doing your eco driving first. Eco driving first. See how everyone else is doing. Your high value is maxed out. That's defragile. You're still on your high value. Awesome. You're now still on your high value. You're still on high value. You're on eco, which is fine. You're on eco, which is fine. You're on eco, which is fine as well. You're on eco as well. Eco, good. And then everyone else is on eco. Nice. So we now have 12 trucks, 12 drivers. How many trailers do we have actually? We've only got 8. It's not bad. We've only got 1 trailer for here. We probably need to get another trailer for here at some point as well, but obviously not have the money for it now. Yeah, I could if I get a loan out, but I'm not going to. What do I need to do now? There's something I was going to do, but I've completely forgot. Daily profit's not available. We can upgrade though. Upgrade for 100,000. Yes. Nice. So upgraded to one of the. This is a fancy one. A very fancy one. Nice. So yeah, we've got 3 trailers in Sheffield, obviously where I'm based, with 4 trucks and 4 drivers, which is one of them's me. Yeah. So let's just drive. We'll obviously load into the game. And now I'll go into the external contracts. We'll get this one, because we were going to get that one before. It's got the double trailer. We need heavy cargo, we're fine. Awesome. So we're going to get another 50,000 from this, which will get push us over the 100,000 mark. Should probably fuel up. Which way out is it actually? Oh, we come out this way, okay. So we drive around the garage. Oh, here we go, we've got a fuel stop here already. That's pretty nifty because obviously easiest thing to do is fuel up at your own fuel station. So that's just exactly what we're going to do. We should also definitely be on the server. Yeah. Nice. I know we're on the way to a pickup, but we've got to fuel up first, haven't we? Over 1,000 litres though. Yikes. 1,311. We did that whole job though on one full tank of fuel. Pretty good. You know what, I'm going to drive around this way for a change, just so we get this road on the map. Awesome. Good to get a few more roads on the map when you can. Right, off to get this pickup point, and oh, I got speed and defence already. Right. And there's also that fuel stop there, but it's probably cheaper to buy it where we just did. Probably. Gotta go through here to pick up. Not bad at all. This is one place I've not been to yet, so it's that. This might be our last job as well, because we did that really long one, which was a long one. Probably should have fixed up as well. I don't know what my damage is at. 8%. Probably should have fixed up. We'll be fine. We're going to get this in one. I honestly thought we were going to get that in one then. But no. I've completely messed up again, haven't I? There we go. Wishful thinking getting it in one. Taking this slow. Because obviously we've got a long trailer here. Okay. just see that in the rear view mirror. Awesome. Pretty smooth and simple there, wasn't it? And now we're on the way. If we take him wide, we're fine. We just go up to our cruising speed of 55. May take us a little bit longer to get up there because of obviously the weight of this. What is the weight of this actually? 29 tons isn't bad. Yeah, we'll do fine. Got a 600-mile journey to go. Get there in no time at all as well. We'll see how long this journey takes us to do. Might do another one after that, depending on what the time is. But I am wanting to go and head over and watch another stream. Which starts at 2. Well, which starts just under an hour. I've kind of got a little routine now. If I'm up for the time to be able to watch the streams, I like to watch the streams, but obviously I also like to stream myself as well. So I try and stream within the times of not having the streams on that I want to watch. I also want to start. Well, yeah, I just enjoy streaming altogether. Euro Truck being one of the ones that is like the cool and calm and relaxed to stream. And then we have Minecraft, which Minecraft just takes its time to get everything done. The build itself at the moment's got over 100 hours in. Not really counted how many because it's a lot. I need to see how many, how much hours are on the VOD uploads in the playlist because there's quite a lot. Obviously, getting the Iron Farm up and running is the main priority at the moment. We just need to get the villagers in. I then also need to get the once the Iron Farm is up and running, we need to make sure we've got everything built and fully working for the item storage system. Then we need to populate the item storage system with everything, make sure we've organised what's going in where, including 1.14 items. Because they're going to be... The 1.14 items aren't going to be able to fit everywhere. If we're putting rubbish on the side of the road, that's not good. So, obviously the 1.14 items won't go in to the storage system until 1.14 is released. But until then, we'll have the space there, there's the section there for it to go into. But when 1.14 is updated, it'll update it too. I don't mind the speeding tickets honestly because we've got the amount of money we've got coming in. But now we've got the place up in Norway, we're going to be able to do a lot more of these when we can. There we go, that was simple. Cruise on back up to 55 again until we get to the next one, which is going to be another turn. But yeah, we always seem to get the long ones down from bottom of bottom of Italy. What I could also do is while we're up in, well, no, I'll leave it till we get to another million. We'll get to another million, then we'll go and buy another one up in either Switzerland or no, not Switzerland, Sweden. We'll get up to 1 million to get either one up in Sweden, or we'll go up to Poland and get one at the far end of Poland. Which isn't bad, honestly. It's just obviously it won't take us too long to get up to the 1 million. We'll just keep doing a lot more, some of the long drives again, the ones that pay the most money. We've maxed out on everything level-wise, so we're always going to now get the most expensive ones from wherever we are. Just a matter of where those most expensive ones are going to be from and to. If you find a place that's got a lot of high-priced items, we can then set up another base there. Yeah, we always tend to get like the 250,000 ones from down the bottom. Well, it'll definitely be about 500,000 now. We've got everything up maxed out, won't we? Definitely a 500,000, a 250,000, not 500,000. Then again, a 500,000 one wouldn't be too bad either. Yeah, we'll head that way. We'll head down. See what happens. Oh, rubbish this side of the road. That's not good. Yeah, it's just a matter of now with bulking out what we've got at the moment. Other places we've got at the moment. Finding somewhere to put another one somewhere east. And yeah, that's basically it, isn't it? No, no, no! Oh, seriously? We had to topple over, didn't we? Total services. The current delivery will be cancelled, of course. Oh, that was stupid. We got some income though from another driver, that's good. Say this, we'll fix up the truck. We've only got like 300 from a driver. Well, it's probably one of the new ones. Right, let's have a look at the market again, see if there's any other decent priced ones. We can't really go Virgin to Virgin because of cost effectiveness. I might actually just teleport to Frankfurt or something. Garage manager. Frankfurt's currently not doing well on daily profits. Let's travel there. Oh no, that's Virgin, not Frankfurt. Here we go. Has Virgin already started making money? You guys already started making money, haven't they just hired you? Wow, they're actually making money! Garage manager though. We're going to go to Frankfurt and see if we can get a job from Frankfurt. It's been a while since we've been to Frankfurt. I think it costs money to travel though. I like how we travel and we instantly get 250,000. let's see if this actually game is glitched right now. So, we've got a $250,000 now. Damage manager. They're making quite a lot of money. They're actually making decent money. Let's just travel to Catanzaro. So we've currently got, you can't see up there, but $250,000. Let's just travel. And just see how much we get from just teleporting to place. From one place to another. So like I said, we had 200. Seriously? How is this game? This game is funny. This game is hilarious. This game is literally hilarious right now. So we've got $500,000 from just teleporting from garage to garage. Sheffield's like 91%. Not bad. Let's see if there's anyone else we can hire. Let's hire a driver. They're all pretty poor, so no. Let's just go to Sheffield again. Let's go travel to Sheffield and get some more money in the bank. So we had 505,000. Let's see how much we get from just teleporting over to England. Which is literally, what kind of it? We now nearly have $1 million. What? Oh, this game is hilarious. This game is absolutely hilarious right now. We've just made $500,000 by teleporting. Let's buy a new truck. Let's go celebrate and buy a new truck. You know what? Do we not have any Volvos in the UK? No. There's the nearest Volvo. Buy online. Configure. Top one, the base, yep. Base there, yep. UK exclusive, yep. Paint job, we know what we're going for paint job, don't we? Oh, this is so hilarious. We're literally level 40, over 36. We're maxed out. We're just travelling from place to place. We're literally travelling from place to place. Teleporting from place to place so we can buy everything. Like I said, we're buying a new truck now. So literally then buy to get a new driver. Where is Chrome? I need Chrome, there we go. Chrome. Chrome, there we go. There we go. We get Elegance. We of course get the Mirage. Throw these in. With a Ranger. This epic wheel on. Sure that one has the elegance on the side as well. That's actually our default. That's our default truck right now because I'm quite liking the Volvos. Confirm it. Let's purchase that. We'll stick it up all the way in Norway again. There we go. Do we purchase another one? Nope, we're not because we're going to go purchase a trailer. We'll purchase a trailer. You know what? We'll get a flatbed. We'll customize it. Steel flatbed. We'll get only the best. Paint job we'll do red, just standard red. Or we can do a custom colour. Use preset. Yeah, we'll do that red. Let's get all these. Obviously we're going to upgrade them. Exclusive. Pallet box. Pallet box. A tyres. We have the spare tyre on this side, and we have fire extinguisher on this side. Have a beacon on the back. Of course, we have a beacon on the back. We have an exclusive. Exclusive. Then all we now need to worry about is the colour of the tyres. Chrome, 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 chrome. It's one of the cheaper trailers. I'll give it that. Confirm. We'll purchase one for the UK. We'll purchase one for Norway. We'll purchase one Frankfurt. And we'll purchase one for Catanzaro. Well, let's do trailer manager. So obviously no one's got them, but there's one in every place. So how many? Can we do garage manager? How many trailers do we have here? We have 4 trailers. Obviously anyone can use any of them. Can we sort by garage? There we go. So we've got 4 there, which they've obviously got the choice of either. What's what? Oh, they've got the choice of a refrigerator, 2 refrigerated, a curtain side, or a steel flatbed. Which also I have the choice of them as well. Yeah. Just driver manager. We're going to hire a new driver for our new truck. Yes, because we've got a truck but without a driver. Yeah. Driver manager. Recruitment agency. Hire a driver. We'll hire you, seeing as though you've already got an eco-friendly one. We'll stick you up in Norway. We'll driver manager as well. We only give you long. No. Eco. See how everyone else is doing. You're doing fragile. You're doing high value. You're doing high value. High value, yeah. Eco, you've only got 1 more left to do. So have you. You've got 3. You've got 3. You got 3. You've only got 2 more to do. These are one of the new drivers as well. You've only got 1 more to do, Eco. And you have as well. And we've got 300,000 still left in the bank. I can literally just be teleporting from city to city now. In fact, why don't we do that? So we've got near enough, just less than 400,000. Garage manager. Let's teleport to Frankfurt. We'll actually get a job from Frankfurt this time. And we'll see how much money we make by just travelling over to Frankfurt. My guess, we're going to be at 1 million. So we started off about just under 400,000. I'm going to guess we're going to be at 1 million. Because just how many drivers we've got just going about. Maybe not. We've got, we only added 100,000, so it's not bad at all though. Let's get escape up, let's get the job market up, let's go external contracts, and let's get a job doing. Frankfurt to Budapest. Maybe. Yeah, yeah. Frankfurt to Budapest. We've not been to Budapest yet, so let's go grab that one. Awesome. I can't believe that we were just teleported from place to place and we were just making money. That's just hilarious, isn't it? We're going to be making so much money right now just by doing that. Absolutely hilarious. It opens for us to go into the bus station. We can pretend to be a bus. And then I'm guessing we go around there and do a wide turn. Nice. I do like the barriers on these places as well. Oh yeah, I've not actually been in Frankfurt since the update. We might actually start going around places for the new builds. Or the Germany rebuild, that's what it's called. I can't believe those teleport from place to place and how much money you make. Because it costs money, you know. Teleporting doesn't cost. The teleporting costs a little bit of money to travel there. It's just hilarious that by the time you actually get there, how much money you make out of it. Come on. Perfect, first try. So by the time we've got this, drop this off, we're going to at least have 500,000 again. I'm going to show Cookie this, it's so stupid. It makes sense though because of how many drivers I've got working for me, but I didn't think it would be this quick making that much money. Right, we're actually going to watch out what we're doing now. Nice. Just hilarious though. Go from one place to one place to another place, and you make so much money. Alright. Onto the Autobahn we go. And we'll get this dropped off. So funny how much money we can make. It really is. Then again, we just did a 200. I do really enjoy driving. So if we want money, we can just teleport from place to place and we'll get money. But like I said, I do enjoy the driving. I do enjoy going from one place to another place. So I'm not going to stop that. Definitely not going to stop that. But obviously, if I need money then and there, I can just literally teleport. Which is just, it is honestly stupid. Seriously? Oh, save it, save it, save it! No. I really should learn to slow down for these corners, shouldn't I? Yep, cancel delivery, of course. We're gonna end up with more money than we started off with, though, because of how long it takes us to the teleport. Only a little bit. We only got a little bit. Service, repair. Do you know what? I never did any of the interiors, did I, for the new trucks? Truck manager. For the last 3 trucks, we never did the interiors. Let's upgrade. Exclusive steering wheel. Pick your phone up here. Stick you a cooler box. And obviously, it's got to be the Rocket League disco ball as well. Got to make it more homely, haven't we? Yep. Cooler box. Confirm order. Upgrade. Interior. We already got the exclusive. That. Let's add you the phone. And a cooler box. We've got more horsepower actually in the Volvos now as well. Yeah, the Volvos have definitely got more horsepower. Trailer manager. So the double one's being used, but the flatbed isn't. And everything else is roughly getting used to get as well. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Nice, right. Do I actually look for an external contract and actually drive it this time and not mess up? I don't really want anything up here though. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport back to Sheffield just to see if we can actually get a decent enough drive I don't have a clue how much we're going to make from just teleporting. We had $500,000. How much are we going to get from teleporting? Just over. Right. Unless you get a job. Yeah, we'll get that one. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just gotta watch my speed and make sure I don't topple it over. Watch my steering at the same time. Just do this, it's easier. Right. Move ourselves round. Drive ourselves over here. We'll get the pickup. Oh, that was it's just really interesting how we can just teleport to place to get a lot of money. We obviously have to do a decent enough drive to be able to do that though. Alright. It'll be a fun one. Are we not low enough or something? Right. Let's make sure I actually get this in line. I'm getting in the right area for it to connect, but it's just not connecting. There we go. Took a while, it was awkward. Right. Let's try this one then and not actually topple over. Right. Awesome. Now back on the road. Take things slow, hopefully not topple over again. Should be good. Hopefully catch these lights as well. Yep. No, come on. We went through on yellow. We were safe. We wouldn't have got there if we were doing the speed limit though, would we? No. That's what I forgot in the last two. I forgot to do the disco ball, didn't I? The ball. I gave him the phone and the thing, and the thing. I forgot to give him the ball, didn't I? Oh well. Do that when we drop this off, can't we? Alright. I just love how we can teleport from place to place though. Get the money. So stupid, but it works. Alright. We're holding our own against this though, aren't we? This is probably one of the heaviest things we've done. 36 tons is the heaviest we've done today, yeah. I'm okay for fuel, I'm okay for everything. Nice. Stay in the mid lane and we're going round up to the right. Down south. Go back up to mainland Europe. Not bad. We definitely have to slow down for these turns. The given. It's kind of weird seeing a truck like this just pulling that, because normally you'll see them with like the two wheels. But obviously now you don't. Let's actually go back into cab view. There we go. Really hard to try and steer while in third person like that. Would is that even third person? Well, yeah, I guess it is third person, but it's not third person at the same time. Just odd. Just so funny, but you can just teleport in each and every way. Now, me and Cookie were actually talking about this, that I could loan or give him money. Like, I could literally go into my save file, take out so much and say, Cookie, add this to your save file. And then he'll have money, then he'll be able to like pay off his loans and that kind of stuff. And obviously when he gets more money coming in, he'll be able to then just say, well, do you remember that money you gave me? Yeah, you can have it back. And he'll delete it from his by taking, say, 100,000 off and giving it back to me. And add it to my save file as well. So that's the only way we can kind of give money to each other. But if I can literally make $1 million within like 5 minutes, I just teleport from place to place, then I could always lend him like a small loan of... Yeah, you get the idea. It's kind of crazy, but it's doable. Definitely doable. Yeah, now we've got like so many drivers working for us with so many different trailers. We shouldn't be making a pretty income. Yeah. And just making money by teleporting as well is just incredible. That's always good. There we go. Nice and smooth. As smooth as you can be. It's just funny though, isn't it? Do I tell Cookie and just show him? Do I just show him? Just like cut that out of the recording and just be like, yep, printing my own money within 5 minutes. It's probably less than 5 minutes altogether as well. Yeah. It's totally just funny. How long have we got left on this delivery? 18 hours. Not bad. So we're heading past Birmingham. We need to get some of these roads in that we haven't got in before yet. Yeah. Either way, it's all good. I might actually just cancel this delivery, honestly, though. I'm feeling it. Kind of feeling a bit tired. I just want to sleep, honestly. Getting to that time of day. It's getting to that time of night, isn't it? We did some. We've had a good stream now. So yeah, I think I might actually just cancel this delivery and end the stream here, guys. It's been a fun one. I just don't feel, honestly, like going along much longer. I don't know. I'm just tired. It hits you when you least expect it. But it's been a great stream. Thank you all for stopping by. It's been fun. I'll see you all tomorrow for Minecraft stream. Thank you all for stopping by.